Part 3.
The party had gone through Rashka's village, enjoyed a fine evening. And as everyone passed forth and moved on, came to a bridge. And on this bridge were two people that everyone recognized. Two of the silver bloods that you had let go, with their throats slit. Then, fire started coming down as snipers took shots and combat ensued. Bridge was almost destroyed at one point. Many bombs were set ablaze due to someone's use of fire magic and someone who had bombs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Gonir was horribly shot and then miraculously pretty healed at the end of it all, which got some people curious.
He's a lich.
Only one survivor of this band of mercenaries thus far, and I would need people. Well, there was the one survivor, then there was the leader everyone looted and found multiple bombs on him. Now, Artorius, I need you to roll me some stuff real quick.
I swear I didn't do it. Oh, sure. What?
You may have. I'm trying to see what would work perfectly for this. More than likely. Roll me your... Just roll me an int.
Roll you an ent?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Alright, that's alright. As the party was going through the guy, the big bad guy, the guy in the black armor, they found he was rigged with multiple explosives. Or what everyone thought were just normal explosives. Two of them are definitely shaped charges. Basically just stronger bombs meant to take out one specific target. But two others were one, a smoke bomb, and another, basically considered a flashbang. It would just make a giant white light and just blind everyone around. So you have that in your inventory because everyone gave that one to Artorius.
Okay.
So 2 shaped charges, 1 flashbang bomb, 1 smoke bomb. But another thing to notice is when Gnerzi went to burn the body, everyone heard a laughter. Deep and dark. But also, if anyone has knowledge of local, I would really like people to roll me knowledge of local.
Hi.
Or history. Knowledge of local history.
I roll both.
history?
Do I have?
You roll one. Just choose which one. And
Yeah, you just choose which one.
Is it okay? I was supposed to see if I even
Local-
had them.
yes, nice start of the campaign. I'm happy. Start with two natural ones. High five, Rashka.
Starts.
God.
God.
Oh, great start. Great start.
My head hurts.
What were we talking about again?
Yuki, you are really focused on digging graves.
Yep.
And
John.
Rashka,
Peach just needs to kind of be filled on by the whole Zazar thing.
yeah.
Right?
yeah, Zazar talks. No, you would have. You also probably wouldn't have even cared at the time when it happened. It was a very interesting morning. Either way, moving forward. So, Artorius, local. The Silver Bloods. I know. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. As local, you know that the Silver Bloods were not just... They were, a larger group, but in each one there was bands within them. You don't remember the specifics, but the symbol you saw on the man's armor was probably one of those chapters. And Gnerzi, you would know this too. You would still not really know what the other chapters were, but named for both you as the Igniels.
Quick, get them on a train.
You wouldn't know exactly what they were specifically meant to hunt. Each one was specified. Each one was meant for different things. And these ones you don't quite remember what they were meant to hunt.
This is our second run-in with the name Igniels, isn't it?
No, this is the first run with the Igniels. The other ones were just silver blood. More than likely just basic grunts of grunts. They only had basic silver blood patches.
Gotcha.
And that was it. Those were just basic of basics. And now it's time for loots of such. Y'all remember the symbols you got from this gentleman here? Multiple deities and such. Right.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Alright. Someone. I need people to roll me perceptions to get what you get off the other people's.
So I'm stealing from people? Okay.
Oh, the dead people. The two dead people. There is one living person, too.
You can't steal from them if they're dead.
Huh? Anyone else care to roll perceptions, too? Or is people too
Sure,
busy digging graves?
Oh, I'd be busy doing something else if I wasn't banned from it.
Brave.
Okay.
Holy crap. Hey, I did
We
good.
found a rock.
Reminder, John,
Give
Swing
me
Team
one
has
sec.
the medallions as we find.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Cater has the symbols of the gods. That's alright.
So I'm gonna get ready to type this into Dust Loots because I'm going to
Alright, I'll
battle
take
this
on the
off.
task.
Thank you very much. The key to live, you find about cumulatively you find about 54 gold. You also find one broken makeshift blunderbuss worth about 120 gold. It is branded Silver Blood. It is broken though. Keep that in mind.
Can it be repurposed?
You'd have to have engineering and such.
Ah,
One functional single shot blunderbuss with Dragon's Breath round in it. This one is surprisingly not stamped Silver Blood. You find 3 muskets, all of them rusted and all branded with Silver Bloods. You find one medallion that may or may not be magical.
Yes, Gemin cadence.
Oh. Wait, our super fake health has engineering?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised what people know.
Fighters
Medallion
usually
needs
do.
to be. And about 2 uncut opals worth about 154.
Wait, aren't those opals mine?
No, there's some more opals on other people's.
Oh, okay, good.
On the 3 over here.
Yeah, I think most of what you claim was off of Mr. Big Bomb Dude.
Yeah, big bada boom guy.
Yep.
And
The wizard at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
your Zar Zar took a bunch of gold and started dancing, and that's it.
Alright. And now you have one very knocked the fuck out guy in front of Gunir. As he's
He's tied
rubbing
up.
his... As Gunir is rubbing his shoulder a little bit. Looking to the party and going, so... What are you going to do with him?
Not eat him. Today. But... Well, I wouldn't say torture, but... Could be useful to get information from him, if anyone could do so less lethally than I.
I could assist.
That's a bad picture.
If
My
you
character
so
with his
wish.
charisma of 5, and Marco's character with little to no patience. He'd be dead.
No, I have something to talk.
So
John
before or
knows
after
what.
you cut off their head.
No. Doesn't require me to use weapons at all.
Nope. Gunir just looks... I think if we dunk his head in the water, 1, that's one hell of a climb down, and 2, that is, where did you come from, Peaches? Gunir's looking at Peach. Where were you?
Oh, upstream.
Upstream?
Upstream. Look, I had to do a thing. I had to see a guy. I'm so sorry I'm late. Then I noticed you were fighting, and I figured, hey, I'm a good swimmer. So I jumped into the river, climbed up the rocks, and by the time I was here, everyone else.
So what you're saying is that you might outstar swim team captain in his expertise.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
You were asleep in the back of the cart, weren't you?
Yep.
Oh.
Fine.
Look, the sound of battle is like a lullaby to me. I'm so sorry about
Well, do with him what you will. Do not kill him outright. I don't think that's quite right.
Alright.
Gunir whistles and his clockwork horse starts galloping up over the bridge.
You should know that the horse is actually over here along with the cart, because Yuki rode it over.
Now, oh well, he's just gonna hop on his horse then.
So, we begin the interrogation.
Artorius, do you want to assist us?
Yes.
Alright. Knock him awake.
Oh, what the hell was that for?
To get you to wake up.
Oh, shit, you're still alive.
Just gonna blink at him.
You should be happy you're alive. For now.
I was looking over at Yuki. What the fuck you want?
Is he completely ignoring Gnerzi?
He doesn't give a shit.
Damn it. Well, not a terrible roll for a rat.
He's just looking at us. Just,
You do realize, my little friend, if Twitchy was feeling in a bit more of a foul mood, one snap of my fingers and you will literally be ash. As you should know from your friends, especially your lovely bomber friend who took flames straight to his face.
Caldus died as he lived. fighting. I don't care.
So he died like a pathetic, crazy maniac with no purpose in life.
Sure, if you want to roll it like that, fine. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
We could remove a couple limbs, bleed you for a while, but we could make sure you live as horribly as possible.
He means that we want to ask you questions.
Yeah, that.
Before he kind of looks at you and says, "Trust me, whatever you do, Zochi could do much worse."
Oh?
Who? Do tell us.
Gnerzi, roll a reflex.
Reflex, really?
Yep. It's not a real high save, but
Okay,
He's trying to kick him.
no.
I'm gonna smash him over there with my staff if he tries.
Just roll a reflex. Alright, you easily dodge as he spits at you.
Alright, well then I'm gonna let Twitchy spit in quotation marks. Of course, it's not gonna do really any damage, but it should be enough for like a little bit of intimidation.
Can't do 1 point of damage, so knock him out again.
Oh, okay. I rescind that then. I'll just let him belch a little flames close to him. Easy, Twitchy. We'll roast him alive later.
So, you mentioned the name. Care to elaborate?
Jeez.
He's human, so...
Look, I can tell you this stuff all day. It won't mean a damn thing.
Sure it will.
Zochi will get you. You'll squeal like little fucking pigs. And that'll be the end of it.
Hot.
Oh, you mean like this? And I'm gonna place my hand on him and do a touch of agony. John?
Oh, that's... Yeah. Well, not really gonna save on this one. Or is it a will save?
He can still try and resist it. It is... I can give me a touch attack, start an action. I'll actually connect with him, because he can't really avoid it. Because he's technically helpless, so...
Is it a will save or anything?
Let me double check. There it is. Okay, so melee touch attack is not action. Okay, so no, he gets no save. It's just if I hit, it happens.
Alright.
So,
Well, everyone sees this guy. Yuki touches him, and he just yells out in pain. His whole body tenses up as he starts squirming on the floor. Because about every one of his nerves are now on fire internally.
Beautiful.
so for a few moments, it subsides.
He's just breathing heavily as he's very soft in his arm or leg twitches.
So about that information, will I go into more detail on it now?
He's like, Zuchi is gonna get you. And
okay,
anyone who has knowledge of local, they could roll it. So Artorius, anyone?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, let's see another. Okay,
Damn
it's
I was
not
only able to
terrible.
use history. I can't use local. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ulrich rolled
Artorius
low.
rolled low?
Yeah.
That's new.
Rashka, about the only one who knows. Zuchi sounds familiar, Silverblood wise. And it's not quite apparent first, as he said it a few times. As he keeps reinforcing it, things start to click in your head. You realize it's the head of the Igneals. The top. The main hunter.
She kind of rubs her cheek and she's just like, Igneals. Top guy. Really important, kind of a badass.
We always can make him a dead badass. If need be.
He's the guy just laughing on the floor.
You know, you shouldn't laugh so hard. Considering we scrapped your little party like it was nothing.
We're nothing. We are nothing. We're the guys that take out
Can you
trash.
guys hold them still and bend them over? I'm gonna light my staff on fire, have a little fun. See if that intimidates them. I have no intimidation, otherwise we'll roll it.
You can roll a nat 20, let's see.
Oh dear. With my fucking 5 charisma. Oh man. Alright, come on game. Please give me my opportunity.
It's not bad.
Well,
It's not bad, but he doesn't
It's
really
almost-
give a shit either.
damn it, I tried.
You did good. Be honest, anyone here would have to roll a nat 20 for that one.
I think I rolled an 18 just to get that.
You did. Again, you would have to roll a nat 20.
Rashka's gonna turn to the party. Can I kill him now?
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Hey,
Gnerzi's looking, don't kill a defenseless person.
okay, give him a weapon. And he gets to duel Yuki then.
Why does Yuki get to duel everyone? I want to kill him.
I like this.
Alright,
Okay, I'm gonna move away from her.
roll a fucking fortitude.
Who?
Everyone roll a will.
Everyone? I'm
Really,
confused.
Yuki, Rashka, and Gnerzi.
Okay, Will? Huh.
Will.
Okay.
Oh, we're goodbye.
Oh, that's a low will save on my save too.
Oh,
you go.
Gnerzi.
At least Gnerzi passed.
That's a pretty good roll.
There's a really loud voice all of a sudden coming from Gonir. And it is to the point where you would be, there would be a status effect for this, but you know, that'd be for a round and it's already passed. But it hurt your ears, both Rashka and Yuki. It hurt your ears bad.
Well,
Like holding them
despite
a
the
bit.
high will save, you consider Gnerzi's giant ears, it probably hurts him a little bit.
A little bit, but he doesn't get the status effect, and it's just Gonir yelling out to stop.
Nah. What say you and letting this poor soul live? At least he could die in battle with a little bit of honor intact.
You'll be taking to the shallow water crossing. Simple as that.
Fine. I'm gonna go over to the cart and just hop on it.
Well, very well. I'm gonna take a little bit of rope, tie the guy's ankles to my staff, and just kind of pull him along over to the wagon. Just drag him. Fine. I'm not gonna make his ride comfortable though, but I'll let him live.
I'm too old for this.
We
Not
noticed.
enough.
I'll let people type in chat real quick before we move forward.
Ready up?
So, I turn to our captive, hostage, guest. What's
Prisoner.
nice to meet you,
You cut out.
Nice to meet you, prisoner. Want some bread?
Suck on a dragon cock.
Nah, I must prefer dragon pussy.
Then go die in one.
God, that sounds like heaven right now.
Would he actually fit in that?
The guy's just looking like, you are all some weird motherfuckers.
I offer him some bread regardless.
Here we go.
Thanks for the compliment.
Yes.
I assume we're on the cart now. That's
Yeah,
why I'm asking.
I dragged him in the back of the cart, so
Yeah.
considering pulling him over the side like a fishing line.
That's a low roll on the ride.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's a bumpy ride.
Nah, I'll help.
All right.
Well, let's see if Gnerzi once again has to save the writing.
Oh God, I want to roll one. Well, it's better. It's not great. Artorius is probably not great for your older bones. As the wagon bounces up and down here and there.
So,
Yay.
prisoner, how did you become a mercenary? Is it some tragic story? Did you leave a loved one behind? Child abandoned?
I wanted to kill things.
Ah.
Hmm.
People shape things, I assume.
Everything.
So you just become like a hunter of local creatures or problems, like monsters and the like. You could have actually gotten some respect and actually been worth something.
So I
Instead of
take
being
it you were
tracked by
abused as a child.
Nope.
Okay. Spoiled rich kid?
Nope.
Mommy issues.
Nope.
You're in the lowest class of society, right?
Eat it, fucking goblin.
Don't tempt him.
Trust me, I'm on a higher rung than you, little boy. But it's not
So
hard to figure out you grew up in the same kind of place as I did.
Roshka's going to climb into the back of the cart and just kind of put her feet up on this dude's head.
Wait, aren't you the one driving?
No, I
Yuki
only.
is. Yeah, she
Okay.
just helped.
I'm gonna put my feet up on this dude's head and go to sleep.
Well, I don't get to dangle him off the side.
Not dangling him off the side.
But it's like a fishing rod. On fire.
There's no fish on land. I'm
Hey,
dealing with land sharks.
There are land. Either way, if you could feel anger, this guy would be emanating it. He really wishes he had his fucking blunderbutts.
Gunir, how far are we?
Shallowwater Crossing is about 2 days away. We'll make camp once, and we'll be near Shallowwater Crossing almost at the end of the day of the second.
So, out of character, we're gonna be doing a camp real quick first?
Probably.
Like an actual camp, or are we just skipping through and say we did?
Well, that is, if you wish to do anything during the camping, I will allow people to hunt, things like that, forage. They wish to not have to eat up another ration for a day.
I usually forage, so.
I'm good with whatever people want to do, if they want to go for a camp or not.
I mean, we could theoretically take the cart even during night. With everyone asleep, besides maybe a few people.
This my. I'm trying to intimidate the dude.
Oh, you want to try to intimidate him?
Yeah, just to get some any information out of him.
He's gonna be tied to my staff, completely unable to move, so you're able to do whatever you want. And if he gets too many problems, I can just light the staff on fire and he'll
Not
go with it.
survival. Why? Oh, okay, you're rolling survival. Okay, I thought that was Peaches rolling. Like, why is Peaches rolling survival?
You're gonna cook him.
Oh god, no, we're not cooking the poor bastard.
We're not.
No, I just want some food, and me and Zazar go hunting.
I like one hunting too, but I'm not doing too well this time.
Let's see, I guess if you could put the captive on the screen, put him near the fire over here.
Oh, it's not a captain, it's just a grunt.
Well, Grunt.
Captive.
He's a captive.
I thought you said captain.
Oh, no, just captive.
Alright, one second.
Captain revived, that's a problem.
Gnerzi has his ashes.
Huh?
Don't you have the captain's ashes?
Yes. I could put it on his head and be like, here, rejoin your captain.
No.
I could tell him to eat it.
No, we respect the dead.
I mean, what? Anyway.
Well, Peaches, roll me a reflex.
Was I fine?
Just roll a reflex. You got spit in the face by the guy, and he just looks at you, feeling pieces of shit like you.
Really, my intimidation didn't do anything?
You have to roll a 20.
Yeah,
A nat 20.
basically. Let's just say someone else intimidated him a lot more.
So intimidation trip, yeah. Well then, Gnerzi's gonna go.
Just hit
There you go.
He's out cold.
Peaches, I kinda defeated the purpose. I was just gonna say shut up and light my lantern staff on fire for a moment, you know.
Oh, he's out cold.
We can't interrogate him if he's fucking unconscious.
Can I get the results from my hunting?
You come back with... You have the ability to get a deer. There's a deer in the field.
Me or Zazar?
For Zarzar, yeah. You're probably together. Zarzar can see it and you could go hunting for it.
Oh yeah, you know, that's true. I'm gonna go beat that deer's ass. Goodbye, people.
Roll me some attacks. Roll me about 4 attacks.
Deer's gonna get fucked.
I hope so. It only has like a freaking 13 AC.
Oh.
Why use? I thought
Just
using
beating
your
the
cord
shit out of
staff,
him with
huh?
a staff.
No, because you missed every shot so far.
Hold, that's... Leave me alone, I'm trying.
I'm just picturing this deer panicking as you're like twirling a fucking staff at it. It's probably used to like dodging arrows and shit, but a phone's trying to club it over the fucking head.
Oh, well, you hit it once.
Twice.
Alright. Well, you've whacked it twice, and it... And it's a nice... It's not, you know... This is a younger buck, but, you know, it's got nice horns. And... Roll me perception, Rashka.
If I get attacked by another fucking deer, I'm going down.
Oh, you
It's an actual
know,
20.
You know, you see a Yuki in front of this thing. And Yuki, roll an attack.
What? Bitch!
No damage. Boo.
Wait, it's still
This
dead.
deer. Oh, this deer's dead.
So I say Yuki should just like,
Yeah.
when you cut off the head and just hold up the head straight to Rattooth, like, I got it.
No.
Damn
She
it!
slit his throat.
Well, apparently
goes to the
Zaz-
ground.
Zaza tried to fly away with it and, you know, fucking failed, so...
It's like I'm tracking Zarzar and the deer towards the camp.
Hold on a second. I am tackling Yuki. That is my deer. What do I roll?
CMB?
My deer.
That
It's not
misses
my-
horribly.
Yeah, that's nowhere near. How much
I
you
just
need.
pause and let her fly past me.
You
I'm gonna
missed
try and
Yuki
pick
by
her
a
up.
mile.
They're gonna try and pick her up and
You have to roll me a strength.
continue on with her and the deer. Let's go.
Oh, yes, you. Rosca, this young girl has now picked you up and is carrying you and the deer back.
You'll get to eat it, it's fine. You
Oh.
can chase it towards me, it's fine. It's like, and I'm still imagining like Zarja's trying to lift it.
It's just a defeated Rosca. It's like, mine. Well, everyone sees Yuki and Zarza and Rosca. Yuki holding a deer and Rosca.
There we go.
Let the deer next to the fucking thing. I'm just gonna drop the deer next to the fire and then slowly lower Rush.
Well, Yuki has once again really proven herself. Hunted a deer and even hunted our own companion.
She helps soften it up.
Speaking of which, if you don't mind, I'll take the liver.
She's just gonna go lay next to the wagon and just lay face down in the dirt and just stay there. And Zaza's gonna go over here and just stare off into the forest. They don't exist right now.
I'm gonna
Good.
say
Give
survival
them
for
good-
cooking, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Getting
so
there
does
is
that turn
something
the liver
good.
to a crisp or do we cook it?
Well, Yuki is skinning right now, and she's doing a pretty good job separating the skin from the meat. There's some hiccups here or there, but no real issues that would destroy the meat or anything. And nice pile of guts, probably. Here-ish. And, well, there's now a deer. Skinned. With part of its neck just chipped out, because, you know, sword cut.
So the guts are over here.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, well then he'll take the liver from the pile and cook it. Hopefully that's enough to make it decent.
Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good. It's not amazing, but damn, it's a lot better than just, you know, charring it.
Yay.
Y'all can RP for just a second. I really need to grab food. I'm hungry.
Okay, take it easy.
I will BRB.
Damn it. Alright, so after a moment, clean the deer and get ready. Letting Gnerzi have all the insides. She's gonna
Yeah,
serve a-
he's just gonna eat. Pretty much eat most of the guts.
Yuki will take some of the guys and take him over to Zarzar and place him by him.
Come on, Araska, it just happens every once in a while. And let's face it, Yuki is just a crazy ass fucking warrior anyway.
Yes.
I mean, come on. I have a rat whose butts explodes and shoot through walls. I mean, our party has plenty of oddities. Oh, Peaches, you see, Raska went out for a deer, and Yuki got there as well. And it was Yuki who killed the deer and carried Raska back. So I only got through half the guts, Rudy? Because it.
Oh no. I got the guts that Yuki brought over.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed the few and brought over to Zarzar, leaving them by and I'm gonna look towards Peaches as she's eating the ration, then look over to the deer that me and Rashka caught, they've skinned. I'm just gonna put it up against the fire so it starts cooking.
Well, it's not cooked yet, and I'm hungry now.
And immediately I think of Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory.
I want the whole world.
Give it to me now.
See how well I do at cooking the deer. Not that well.
I'm gonna try to assist you.
That was a very low roll.
Okay, come
Sets
on,
it on
Gnerzi.
fire.
You can do it, Gnerzi.
I'm trying to kind of leeway it over the flame, but failing miserably, and then you come over like, no, like
and
this.
the much weaker Gnerzi picks it up and just, say, nah. You gotta cook it like this. Get it properly spread over the fire.
Yeah. While Gnerzi's cooking, Raska's ears are gonna twitch.
Yes, the goblin's the one cooking, the one that eats people. Yes, yeah.
She's gonna kind of come on over, seal the best piece, squinting, throwing a prideful squint at Yuki before prancing over and eating next to Sasar.
Depression eating. Who knew?
Sure.
A scary story. A scary story. Shut up, Marco.
I didn't say anything.
I can have typos in English if I want.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to say anything. I heard that fucking chuckle. But sure, Peaches, why not? Let's hear your scary story, yeah?
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Back when I was a child, a circus went through my village. They had clowns and jesters, fire eaters and fire throwers, magicians, both fake and truly magic. But the big draw that the circus had was the dire elephants. They were huge and ferocious. And the biggest one, I've never seen so much flesh move at. And on top of the biggest one was the rider. I think he was supposed to be a new guy at the time. He was real scared. And I remember the biggest one, it went off course to eat some watermelon. And the rider whipped at it and it hit its tusk. Well, the dire elephant didn't like that too much. He picked up the rider, threw him down on the cobblestone, and stomped on his head in front of us all. The elephant just went back to eating the watermelon. It gets worse. My village was scared of this thing. None of us had any weapons to kill it, and it had to die. It killed someone right in our... So the circus and the village and us decided that we would hang this giant...
Hang an elephant?
Hang an elephant.
I'm just gonna tilt my head confused.
No, it's the truth. It was the only way they knew how. They decided to lynch. Circus had this magic rope that could survive a lot of weight. You know, for trapeze acts and to haul stuff. Well, the next day, they led the elephant out to the pasture, wrapped the rope around its neck. One of the trainers was able to keep it calm enough, and then they ran away. And they hooked it down so it wouldn't run away. And he started lifting it up in the air with magic, higher and higher and higher till it stopped. See, they forgot to unloosen the elephant from the ground, so it started splitting it apart. And you could hear the bones splinter and the skin break away, and it had a horrible moan. And then they dropped it, and it just fell, broke its hip, and it just lay there dead. And then the other dire elephants came by and just stared at it. And they had the saddest moans I've ever heard.
Why is that a scary story?
Did they eat it?
No, it was
I
not
was
either.
Ask that.
It would be
Rough.
something Gnerzi would ask.
It was scary when you're a little kid and you see this giant thing just scream as it dies.
It could have fed my pathetic village for like weeks.
Well, they did. Well, the circus didn't want us to know this, but some of us snuck out at night and saw them dig up the elephant and just skin it and take the bone.
Let me take the meat.
Every
They took
street
the meat.
did.
They took the meat as well.
Okay. I was just like, if they're just gonna take the bones, how horrible.
The circus folk were about as sad as the elephants. They all dressed in black. Even the clown. You ever see a black and white clown?
Yeah, they call a mime.
God damn it. He just looks very confused.
Well, it scared me as a kid. I had dreams about dire elephants stomping my head in the street for 5 years.
My brothers tried to kill me as a kid. So, that's okay. My rats ate 3 years.
Leonier's just finishing up eating.
Okay.
I failed to see the point in the story, but
It's a
interesting
scary.
enough.
It's a scary story.
It sounded
You know-
delicious.
Okay, I'll bring you a better one next time.
Regular hunt.
Well, there's more than likely get some sleep. Head out.
Okay, just watch out for the dire elephants.
If I see
If
one,
we-
I'll eat it.
If we find one in the forest like this, I will be surprised.
I'm just gonna have Gnerzi and Twitchy sleep next to the captive and keep an eye on him. So if he wakes up and tries to get away, the staff will be lit immediately.
John, I'm gonna take
You know-
my feet
Okay.
Wait,
and cast
is,
a spell.
What? Let me see
what's
Marco.
Yuki doing?
I'm casting my spell.
She can
Spell.
sleep in her armor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were casting a missile into darkness.
Y'all already kind of know this one because you've done it before.
I never sleep without my armor.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make sure to actually prepare my spells this time and choose which ones I want.
Mm-hmm.
Do that in the morning when after you wake up.
Well,
Spend an
we're
hour
about to
talking
wake
with
up.
your
We'll probably wake up pretty soon, so I just want to make sure to get it ready.
Student watches divvied out. Nothing really interesting happens. But I'm going to whisper something.
Hooray.
That's my patron spell. Grab that still. Sup? Yo.
Welcome back. Peaches attempted to tell a scary story. It wasn't scary. Everyone's sleeping. About to be the next morning and heading out.
Q.
I've prepared all my spells. And I'll have a surprise for everyone, technically, in the morning. To make our party look a little bit more official as we go into town, so to speak. Like an actual convoy. Alright. Are we still waiting for somebody to come back, or we're all good now?
I'm just whispering things.
Ah. Okay.
Who are you whispering to? Should I tell Kit you're whispering sweet nothings to someone's ear? Just kidding. How dare you, Jean?
I like you.
Yeah. John whispers sweet nothings into my ear.
Okay, one second.
What?
I whispered nothing.
Oh yeah, tacos,
Sweet.
sour cream, lettuce, refried bean.
Enchiladas. Enchilada sauce.
Yeah. Hard shells, soft shells, Diablo sauce.
Cheese and salsa.
I love you guys.
Yeah, we all love you too.
I tolerate you all. Just kidding, I love you all too.
I enjoy you all.
Thanks, Ulrich.
A lot be like, Ulrich, that's the nicest thing you've said to me all the time.
Except for you, John. I just hate you.
Oh, my heart.
Much like Cookie Monster hates cookies.
I thought our existence was validated for a moment thanks to Ulrich. I feel like I can live life truly to its utmost.
And then the combat's. I'm just joking.
Artorius drinks a bomb. Wait, what?
Mistakes have been made in his old age.
if we entered combat and my character was not a goblin and it was like an orc or something, I would just lift the staff with the captive on it and use it as a club.
Alright. So morning. Go ahead. Ulrich, you're gonna say something?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard you go. I'm like, alright. Morning comes and goes. Whispers have been dillied out. What you do with that information is your own business. Morning come and goes. Watches have been steady. Yuki, you're out. You probably would have noticed. Kunir didn't sleep in a tent or anything. Kind of slept next to his horse. They continued to bellow out steam every so often.
Why do you love your horse more than me?
He doesn't know anyone likes him. That's beside the way.
Well, you see, a horse has a giant personality.
Oh my god.
Peach just waking up the poor prisoner. Just grab my gun and put it in my mouth.
You want sauce in that?
Sure, how about sauce? Go fuck yourself.
I don't think that'd be a great thing to do. But there is a staff attached to you. Think about that for a moment.
Spits on the ground.
You know
That's I
what?
thought.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I can summon mounts for everyone.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I told you I got that spell at the start.
Well,
There you go.
The nurse is gonna be rather distracted.
I think a lot of people are gonna be rather distracted all of a sudden, as Categoris doesn't give two shits about what the fuck is happening. Peaches, not Peaches.
Should
Rush. Even with Donir's mask on, you can even see he's probably looking too.
I guess. Oh yeah.
Alright. Wolf, I need you to hop down and secret chat with me real quick.
Ready on. Yo.
Alright then.
So.
So, as you know, Craig won't be here for a little bit, but he did give me some instructions to do while he was gone, and that involves you as well.
Oh, that's right. I believe he wanted to talk to my character.
Mm-hmm. And basically, he'd be giving you some scrolls, see if you could discern them and kind of figure them out, see what kind of scrolls they were.
Alright. Do I need to actually try to roll anything for this real quick?
DM me spellcraft.
Alright,
Just look, see what your bonuses for spellcraft / GM roll 1d20 plus whatever that is.
that was a lot of stuff you said. How do I just send you the GM roll?
You / GM roll 1d20.
1d20?
And look what your plus to spellcraft is.
Okay. So, just the int mod? For
If that's
spellcraft,
all you
or just the full skill?
If you've had, did you not put any ranks into it?
I have 9 in spellcraft.
Then 9 plus 9.
Okay. 9. That didn't work. Is there no space between the roll, GM and roll?
No space between it.
Ah, okay. Let's see. There we go.
Alright, yeah, you can figure it out.
Oh, that's a shit.
One of these, it's 2 scrolls. One of them is message, and the other is flare.
So one is flare. What's the first one?
Message.
So both these scrolls, message and flare, they can be used once, I would assume.
They could, or they could be used in a sorcerer wizard's spellbook, transcribed and eventually used by this wizard or sorcerer.
So I guess for now I should just keep a hold on them and actually add them to my inventory.
No, he wants to keep them. He needs your help identifying them, and then he's going to ask your help with. He's going to ask if he could use one of your little rat fellows, not Twitchy, but just a rat in general. And if he could put a note on the rat and have it sent ahead. Have it sent ahead to Shallow Water Crossing to the nearest shop. That'll be hard for the little rat to figure that one out. But, you know, he might find it, he might not.
Well, let's see. I don't think I have anything in my cantrips that would really help for that. Does he? Okay, for this, is he going to like specific magic shop, like a well-known one, or anything?
No, he's just going to like any magic shop, any shop. More likely, Shadowwater Crossing is not a big city, so they probably only have 1 or 2 shops in.
So if there's a magic shop, typically like the merchant would probably be able to tell if there's a magic mark on the rat or not.
I mean, he'll tell there's a note on the rat.
Well, I do have, you know, like arcane mark,
That's fine.
so I can use that on the rat and makes it more visible to someone who's attuned to magic.
Possibly. Again, it may work, it may not. It's really just a 50-50 shot whether this works or not.
All right. Well, Gnerzi is going to put an arcane mark on the. I would say 2 rats.
All right.
Send them both with the scroll, just to kind of.
He's not sending the scrolls. He's just sending a note.
Okay, send a note.
Mhm.
We'll probably make a copy of the note. So both of them will go, and let's just hope for the best.
Okay.
Right. So back to
All right.
normal.
Then. Yep. Back to normal chat.
All right.
With both hands.
And,
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, what?
It nearly
Hi.
fits in both hands.
You turned in at just the wrong time.
And
Congratulations.
What did I
With
miss?
both hands. Oh yeah. Like what?
What did I miss?
There's been a lot of innuendos while you 2 are gone.
Okay, this is what happened.
We're talking about how I like to shuffle my deck all night long, and it barely fits in both hands.
Oh my.
You're talking about Magic the Gathering.
I guessed that one.
Well, yeah. I suppose you gotta keep drawing cards, and then you gotta put them back in. But
But other than
Hey,
that,
that's a Who song.
I threw a pebble to touch AC at Rajka because she was asleep. I exactly hit her, so that woke her up, and that's it.
And
That's what she missed.
And as you can see, Gnerzi commented on essentially how hot that was. Gnerzi's
trust
probably
me.
not the best one for that. Considering it's a
you
goblin.
woke
Like the fuck up.
You woke a 1,000-year-old man, to say the least. In more ways than one.
Gnerzi as well.
Shit.
I mean, that's a bit more gross on his end, I guess.
They're now woke.
Oh, hey, he's
It's like,
woke.
damn, that thing hasn't worked over 700 years. Holy shit!
What is this off in the forest
God.
napping now? Oh, I mean, what the fuck?
Oh,
Anyway.
He's just behind a tent. He's just like, ah,
I've
relief.
also the prisoner
I-
Bob.
Alright.
We named the prisoner Bob.
Oh, he doesn't. He's still an all around. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you
That's the
say
thing,
that.
Bob.
Come on, Bob, you say that, but you were definitely looking at Rashka. Sure, you don't give a shit. Pervert.
Bob just looks, go fuck yourself.
Nah, that's your job.
Give me my gun. I'll really show you the creator, bitch.
How about I just
So,
untie
how
you for
long
that
do we
shove
have
up your
this
ass?
visitor?
Gunir
One.
insists we keep him till the next town.
Shallow
How long
Road
is that?
Crossing. Shallow Road Crossing will be closer to the end of the day, just on down that way and pointing down the path. So we won't be in our ploy for very much longer.
Not enough time for that plan, then?
Artorius, can I ask what?
You're better off not knowing.
Fair enough.
Come on, Artorius hasn't failed us once and has already bailed us out a couple times. I think we're okay, whatever he plans.
Well, Junior kind of looks to Rashka. I believe we should prepare and head out.
Oh yeah, prepare.
Yeah. at this point, Rashka's just gonna turn around and stare the other direction. And you can just tell that she's just emanating with embarrassment at this point.
Well,
All the
on, let's
comments
go.
are finally getting to her.
Come on, let's go. Picking you up and taking you to the cart.
God damn it! And now she's just limp. She's just disappointed, and she's just fucking. Her pride has just been destroyed again. So fuck it. She's in the cart with Yuki, letting her carry her, and Zazar is just sitting on the ground with a wing over his face.
remember, I have summoned multiple mounts for everybody to use.
Can I
I'm gonna look at the tiny ass ponies, then continue carrying Rashka over to the cart.
Screw you.
Are they really small ponies?
Yes, they're small size.
Oh god,
Oh,
no.
let me go into my magic. I'm pretty sure they're
They're
good
lit-
enough for like, if you're not a fucking
Medium
giant
creatures.
orc.
Yeah, I think they're good for medium creatures still, technically. It just look weird.
No, I can summon light horses.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there are mounts for everyone, but someone needs to take the cart and stuff like that. And I have a feeling Rashka's gone lip noodle. So I was like, yes, let's go. Artorius, are you taking one of the horses, or are you taking the cart?
I take heart.
You know what?
All bones.
Hmm?
Can glance over at Rashka.
He tried.
It's a bumpy ride, but he's trying.
I mean, he's a fucking bird. What do you expect? He's using his beak.
It's like picking the horse, like turn right. Is this bad imagining Peaches instead of riding the horse, like picking it up, Heroes of the Storm style, and running with it?
Well,
There we go.
I'm just going to ride. Gonna ride in the cart because the cart still needs to be moved.
Let's just say Gnerzi is making
It's
sure
cart.
to steer towards any rocks so the captive hits them as it goes by.
it's been that extra bit of a dick. Categories would probably take a horse, cuts down the same wagon as Rashka.
Yeah, so Rashka and Yuki are having one smooth ride, so Artorius' back will be completely fine.
Oh yeah, Artorius, it is a very smooth ride. It's like butter.
Fit for a king.
It's very enjoyable.
Wait, is Zazar still the one directing it?
No,
No.
Zazar's
Oh.
riding a
Zazar's on the
horse.
pony.
Zazar has a pony, and he just every so often you see the horse like go really fast past everyone, and then slow back down. Oh my god! Oh my!
As am I don't get the point.
Hey, I'm the one who has a staff. I can certainly ride. I can even dance.
That painted a very bad picture.
Unfortunately, and then immediately, out of character, my thought was Gunir saying, "Yes, and I have 1,000 years experience. What do you think I can do?"
Why doesn't fuck it? No, he says that in character, and at this point, Rashka just hands the reins to Yuki and just hides her face against her armor, like, "Please help me."
What? I don't get it. Okay, I'm
You
just
will
gonna
never
let
get
her.
it.
Just gonna let her rest against the armor then. Yeah,
Alright,
riding.
I'm gonna gather everyone up real quick.
So Zazar's in the lead on a fucking horse.
Zarzar goes really fast and then really slow randomly because that's a 12. And she's like, and like you'll see Zarzar slow down and speed back up, going past the party for a while and coming back. It's
This entrance into the town is really great.
not exactly the smoothest ride for Zarzar, but he's trying.
So let me get this straight. So we have the cart with our, two of our party in there. No, 3, because I know Artorius is in there as well. We have a fucking bird riding a horse. that
Yes.
is attempting to lead our party. Then we have me on a horse with the captive, you know, tied to the side, smacking into rocks because Gnerzi's an asshole. Then
Cardigaris on the horse.
Yep, swim captain.
right.
And
Is your character on the mechanical list?
he's
of
on
horse?
this. He's on a
he's on this
clockwork
clockwork.
horse.
So it's just making this metallic noise with steam bellying out of so often.
Oh yeah, this entrance in the town's gonna be fantastic.
I need people to roll me perceptions
Oh,
Okay.
ready?
already. Because I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm gonna kind of fast pace this just a little bit.
That's a pretty good roll for me overall. Christ.
Holy shit!
No, not bad.
Yeah, I got top
How's
roll.
Zazar's having too much fun riding his pony to pay attention.
Oh wait,
my.
Artorius has a roll perception.
Oh no!
I might not.
God damn it!
I just
Where?
showed you.
What?
Artorius, would you mind rolling me a perception, pretty please?
Sure.
Thank you kindly.
At 11.
Thank you for finally opening. Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, there goes your lead.
No! I thought I had top roll.
All right. Well,
Bitch, I'm Artorius.
as you come over a small ridge, you can see the town of Shallow Water Crossing. At first, to some people, it just looks like a normal town. Simple. But to those who are more keen with their eyes, even ones who usually aren't very keen with their eyes, somehow see this.
Hello.
What's up?
Guys, you see that pretty rock over there? Jesus Christ, it's beautiful.
About that rock. Either way. Fucking. Got it. God damn it, Snape. As you're passing through path, everyone can see there's a lot of rocks on the sides of the path. But to those who, again, more keen, those were once foundation stones. And oddly enough, there's a lot of writing and so on and so forth. And Categoris would probably speak up this Categoris. Also, who knows Undercommon?
Undercommon.
What?
I gotta check my sheets, I don't know.
Nope. Fat all nope.
I only know Goblin and Common.
I'm the common abyssal.
And even getting Common was a stretch, so...
I only know Elvish and Common, and Zazar only knows Goblin, Sylvan, and Terran.
If I had any
As
lower
well as
intelligence, I wouldn't have been able to learn Common. That would have been a problem for the party.
Alright. Well, Categoris would kindly point this out. Not really. He'd probably say, like, huh, that's Undercommon written on those rocks.
Straight to the point.
The Drow
Okay.
language. And for those who have a knowledge of history, can roll as well now.
Yay! I can do this. Oh! Not bad. Not bad.
Do I have that? Does I have that? Nope.
Does Rashka have knowledge history?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I do it well. Did you see what I messaged
Yeah,
you?
I know. Stop messaging.
Ooh.
Next time
Not
just
bad,
message me
Rashka.
in-game.
Gnerzi, you know that this town had something to do with the Drow uprising, but yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. I mean, it was not something you particularly wanted to study or even learn. It's just passing in a book that you then probably used as toilet paper.
You're not
You're not wrong. God damn it.
wrong. Well, let's put it
And
this way.
Rashka?
Remember, Gnerzi's very full of himself. So, it's like, huh.
Rashka, you did study this time. Shallow Water Crossing was a very big deal because it was one of the few port cities taken by the Drow and then transformed into a giant manufactorium. where they attempted to build giant warships. I say attempt.
She's gonna go ahead and point that out to the party.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe I should have
Ooh.
kept the book around instead of disposing of it.
So we're by the coast.
Mm-hmm. That is very much the coast. The salt water is... The smell of the salt water is definitely in your nose. Thankfully, it's not low tide. And for those who had a very nicer perception, you can see the stones also in the water. Or more than likely, the ships were once being made. Still stand to this day.
Maybe on the way back. We can check out these waters. I'm sure one of us can make it so we can dive a little and maybe make a little cash. A little gold. Good salvage, no?
More than likely. Possibly. If that's, up to your prerogative.
Oh, it's up to whether we're alive or dead by then, huh?
But exchange, is up in front. As everyone's, looking, seeing all this. It's interesting. Sure. A little bit of history lesson. As you stroll into town. What's that?
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a crab.
You stroll into town. You are now entering the town of Shallow Water Crossing. On it, you can see the docks are a little busy with ships coming and going, unpacking cargo to take down to the new pop-up port town, more than likely. And as you pass the road you're entering on, there's a tent near the water's edge where people can roll me perceptions.
From inside the tent, a raspy voice speaks out, Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Okay, now I need to roll a perception. Alright. So, what's the reaction of the townspeople right now? Because there is a bird riding a f***ing horse, and a mechanical horse with a person with a mask on it, and the whole f***ing entourage.
Yes, sir. Well, right now the town's full of weird motherfuckers anyway, because people are unloading, loading. I mean, there's orcs, goblins, elves, dwarves, fucking any color of the fuck is here. Artorius, would you like to roll perception?
Yes, my sheet keeps giving me trouble.
Okay.
I don't know. I might have to opt in.
You know,
You may just want to...
Jesus!
Well, Artorius, thank God you're from Sotko, because you know this shit. You were the one person I kind of didn't want to roll high. Everyone else be like, who's that? You know who he is. Fuck.
Artorius sees through all.
Who that?
Bitch, I'm Artorius.
Yeah.
That is pretty much the theme of the campaign at this point.
Well, Zarzar can see this. Artorius definitely fucking sees this. You can see this too, but there's little details you're missing. As you pass the tent, you can see there's a bit of a mixed batch of different races and such in it. A few elves, human, and a few gnomes and dwarfs kind of huddled around a table pointing at what appears to be a map. Artorius, you definitely recognize one of them as being the head curator of archaeology from Sotko. They're all pointing to the map and they're all talking amongst one another, trying to figure something out as you pass by.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And Raska, I would say roll me to remember something. It's a wisdom, right?
God, no, please.
Roll me wisdom.
Oh, Lord.
recalling information is wisdom.
Yep, that's exactly.
Why did that hand press so heavy upon my soul?
One of the guys looks. The way he looks, it looks like something you've been told before, like someone you should know. That's about it. In your time learning from the elves at some point. And Gnerzi, it's just crazy. It's pandemonium. It's just people moving cargo, loading up carts, and heading out. I wasn't gonna sit here and try to completely populate this map because every square would be taken, basically.
Penis.
Mm-hmm.
We can always put them all on there and then replace all the icons with rats.
No. So it's all crazy. It's just ships coming, going as quick as they can to just unload, because they just can't. Probably you could ask why they're unloading here and not down the way, but neither here nor there. People are kind of looking at all of you with like, oh, what the fuck? And then, oh fuck, I gotta get back to work. Fuck! Bring me the box, Harold!
I'll quickly RPs in the red side. I was like, go my little friend, scout and scout. Find anything you can about the area, and try not to eat too many wares. He'll scream after his rats as they shoot off excitedly towards the fish part of the market. I'm like, ah, okay, I suppose I should get some gold ready. Oh boy.
Well, now they're entering the town, and again, people are taking note of you, but they very quickly go back to doing what they were doing because, holy fuck, this is crazy. Oh, everyone's just going nuts.
Is Gnerzi nearby?
Yep, he's on the front.
Gnerzi, what are we gonna do with Bob?
I guess just take him to the prison.
Rush kind of cuts Gnerzi off. I could always turn him into a sex slave. I know some people.
No.
Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
You could feel eyes glaring at you, Rashka.
She just shrugs her shoulders. Look, I know some owners of some brothel houses and they need new revenue.
Gnerzi's just gonna have a huge smirk on his face, just holding back as much as possible. His face kind of turning red at his own thoughts.
We'll take him to the guards and they'll deal with him accordingly.
Alright, let's drag him there. Where is it?
I believe it's on down the way down. He kind of points this direction.
Gnerzi's gonna jump off his horse and he's gonna laugh and snap his fingers. Oh, by the way, duration over.
So Zarzar and Karagiris are the only ones that fall off their horses.
Because the horses are just gonna go poof.
Zarzar can't fall. He's just gonna like float down to the ground and just kind of go, "Oh, pony."
So Karagiris is the only one.
He makes a reflex. Oh yeah, he's like, whoa!
I'll slip
Come
again
again tomorrow. And I'm just gonna see Gnerzi literally running off, happily dragging the poor smuck behind him because he's still attached to the staff.
I'm just gonna get the cart moving along so we can sort of keep up with Gnerzi.
Oh, by the way, Twitchy is sitting on the captive's chest, happily enjoying the ride.
Gnerzi's gonna look to Rashka and Yuki. Would one of you put my horse in the stable while I go assist him?
Rashka looks at Yuki.
Yuki looks at Rashka.
I wanted this!
She takes one step towards the horse. The stare down. She makes a fucking run for
Yep.
it, tries to jump on the horse.
But I
So-
think both of you should make a right
Both of
check.
you just roll
Initiative.
reflex.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, reflexes? Okay, reflexes.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
reflex.
let's see who gets
Damn.
Or freeze, click it.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Rashka wins.
You go to the horse first.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I see this, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
Oh my god. No.
Oh no. Don't
No
you
way.
Reflex
dare.
or initiative?
Reflex.
Oh
Oh
no.
my-
What?
Go away, Artorius.
Are you getting on the horse, Artorius?
No, I'm taking care of the horse.
Ah. Are you like just grabbing its reins and pulling it away from them?
Not forcefully, but enough to, make it like, just someone do it.
Just clear that Tony has taken care of it.
Okay. Okay, this is what
Okay.
happens.
Oh.
No, wait. Wait.
Okay.
As Yuki and Rashka are fighting amongst one another to try to get on the horse, Artorius just walks up and grabs the reins and starts pulling the horse, which has more than enough power to drag Yuki and Rashka, who are continuously attempting to fight for the horse, holding onto its saddle, as they're both like, no, mine, and Artorius is just dragging the two along.
She's going to stop struggling, look at Yuki, then look at Artorius, then nod her head towards Artorius, suggestively at Yuki.
Probably has no idea what's going on now.
She rolls her eyes. We should get him. He's interfering.
Gotta let go of the reins. Let me guess, you're gonna hop on.
Yep, I hop on the horse.
John? That's
Oh
my.
my
That's how I retaliate to that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
I first though, can I reflex to pull Artorius' hand away from the reins?
No, I'm just gonna say, Artorius, let's go.
Okay.
Alright, so, Rashka, the horse is doing a complete backflip with you on it without being properly seated.
Oh. Can I land on my feet?
You try to roll me a reflex to hold on.
Oh.
Oh no, to kind of grab on, but that was a ho kind of moment.
Nope. Nope, my character's sitting on the back of the horse like, holy shit, rodeo.
Okay, click it again.
No. The button is
Go nearest and
down.
to stop
You can't-
us.
I know,
Clicking it
but it's
again.
only. You can. It doesn't do anything.
Aw.
It has a cooldown.
I
Hold
snap
up.
that.
the reins from Artorius and ride it to the stables.
Hold up.
Right?
Wait, never mind. Go ahead.
How to
Okay,
derail a
great.
campaign 101.
That
Well,
one goes
A
quick.
mechanical horse.
Rashka, there's a falcon sitting on top of the horse's head right now, and it just squawks at you. You can probably guess Gonir knows exactly what just happened.
She's gonna squawk back and take the horse to the stables.
The cart's still behind y'all.
No, I'm taking the cart.
And so Peaches, Gnerzi, and Gonir are taking prisoner.
But
I suppose that was a
this
no.
restaurant.
Fish restaurant?
What?
Okay, just wants to go to fish restaurant. It's fine. Alright. I thought you were joining them. Okay, that's fine.
He did say something to go near.
Hey, Peaches. It's rare for Peaches to have this type of seafood.
Well, you're not later anyway. Well, that's fine.
Let's deal with him first, then we can come back to eat.
Ah, fair enough.
Fine.
Alright. So, you'll walk into. One sec.
Okay.
Sorry, one of the kiddos is being the punk. You walk into jailhouse in many ways. And the guards look at you, looking at the man tied up, somewhat confused. So what seems to be going on here?
Well, we got attacked down the way. Not for presumably any normal reason, of course. But we thought we'd bring one of the attackers to you.
And he's just gonna lift up and just kind of swing the staff and sling the poor captain right onto the desk.
Oh, you fucking green bastard!
I'm white. I'm a white goblin, you little prick.
Goblins are all green in my book.
Oh, you want to be real green?
Guard just kind of looks at it like, whoa, you two, stop it. Gunner kind of looks at the guard. Yes, he's, silver blood. Guard kind of peers over, looking at him, seeing the insignia and stuff on his armor. Silver blood, huh? Usually they don't travel by themselves. Where's the rest of his friends?
Dead.
Pity. I'd like to bring him in alive. Whatever.
Well, not exactly much we can do about it. They are throwing around explosives and everything else they could. We had to fight hard.
Oh, fuck. You gotta...
He
What
had
are
to
they,
fight hard.
Igneals?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I got him right here. And Gnerzi's just gonna bring out a little bag. It's like, there he is.
Who's that?
Oh, that's the leader's ashes.
Zuchin? I doubt you'd fought Zuchin.
No, as the leader of that party, I don't think it was that guy, because this smuck here was talking about Zutin or whatever is gonna come after us.
And she's gonna fucking fry all y'all's motherfucking asses.
Don't worry, I have another bag just for him.
No. The guard kind of goes and grabs the guy and kind of pulls him up.
Well, fine, I'll untie him at least. There, you can take the rope.
Thank you. Well, thank you for bringing one of these guys in. I like the old party, but you know what? There's gonna be choosers. See him taking the guy away, giving him to another guard to be taken to a prison.
Yeah,
Well,
is a bounty on these guys.
not that one in particular.
Damn. It is worth asking.
They're silver blood, so they'll help put someone dangerous behind bars.
What?
Life's its own rewards.
Well, fair enough. You aren't wrong. Very well. Then I appreciate we could do the service.
I'll all you a good day then. Try not to add any more trouble to what we have to deal with. Pointing out. It's already insane out there. I don't want to have to deal with any more.
Gnerzi's just gonna smile and just gonna give him 100 gold pieces. This is for possible trouble at the fish market. Just give it to them.
Whatever. Just promise me no trouble. We'll do our best, Gunner says. As they start walking away. Guessing. Prisoner taken away.
Well, that did feel good. Shall we get the rest of our party and, well, have a meal and plan our next move here?
Not a bad idea.
Considering we do have a certain warrior who may get lost rather quickly. And there's lots of people.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think we should go get
Let's
them.
go meet them at the stables. Alright, back to the other party. I'm guessing you'll have gone to the stables.
Yeah.
I
Did I miss anything? I stepped away to do laundry.
No, not really. It was just the other party putting the prisoner up and everything.
Oh, okay, good.
No reward.
No reward, but yeah.
No
Life's
reward?
its own reward. Life's its own reward. They had no posting with that particular guy.
Oh,
Definitely a posting for someone else, but not him.
touche. There should be a posting for my dick.
Right, so Rashka took the clockwork horse to the stables, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alright. With a falcon on top of the head.
She's gonna lean over her. She's gonna lean over and kiss the falcon on the forehead.
Probably a handle animal.
It's gonna pick you right back if you roll low.
It just opens its wings and squalls very loudly at you.
Aw, dirty.
Oh, birdie.
And Yuki's taking the carriage as well. I'm guessing Artorius, you're going along?
Yes, just to make sure they behave. I'm not saying they don't behave, but
Well, the clockwork horse is no longer a thing, so we behave.
Yeah, you kind of have to keep our certain warrior on a leash.
Oh lord.
Y'all didn't know Cuttergris kind of veered off to a random direction.
Surprised he didn't go for a swim.
Going to the stables, you'll end up around there. Some people are kind of looking at the clockwork horse like it's a Lamborghini. Like, oh shit! What noble just walked into this town? Looking at you, Rashka, is like some very overexcited, probably about 18-year-olds start walking. I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is this thing?
Oh, she's gonna pose in front of it. It's a clockwork horse. That's pretty fancy.
No flesh, no food, no nothing. They're kind of, they're touching all over it now. They're kind of surrounding you.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
about
now
5
she's
of
gonna stop them from touching it, or Gnerzi's probably gonna kill her.
I'm gonna resist the temptation to throw a pebble onto the button.
It's still pressed down.
She's gonna be like, whoa, back up now. It's precious, no touchy.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, miss. Let's look at it.
At this point, Zazar stands on her fucking shoulder and squawks at them very angrily. Or actually, he's gonna growl. He's gonna roar because he is a part wyvern.
Hold on, intimidation. Could be like fucking.
He's so cute. He just toots loudly and flaps his wings.
Are we close enough now, like, to their party?
We'll be there in just a second. And the guy's like, whoa, what the? It's kind of cute, but you see one guy, like 2 of them are like behind the horse, kind of looking at it, kind of poking at some of its gears.
Okay. At this point,
Do I see that, John?
she looks at the falcon and she's like, "Help me out here, man."
I suggest you stop.
Well, we're gonna.
There he goes.
Oh shit! the guys that were touching the gears and stuff kind of moved to the front of the horse and like, oh fuck! Hey, we're just admiring the beautiful piece of work.
Don't touch.
no toque nada.
I nearly sprayed energy drink out my nose because... Oh, my nose hurts. Oh.
At least it wasn't like tequila or something.
No, but this has got all the carbonation, man. Ow.
So, anyone still alive?
I'm alive.
Okay.
I was just hilarious. I was eating and drinking at the time. That was great.
You're welcome, Marco.
Dude, that fucking burns. Oh, there went the last of my drink.
Well, there's like 3 guys. Well, there's still the 5, but 2 of them are like, whoa, fuck. Like, come on, we're just admiring things, alright? I mean, we can admire 2 pretty ladies, too. There's looking at you, Artorius. What up, man?
You know, I'm just going to tell them that it eats people.
God, I love.
They're on the fucking phone!
The fuck?
Oh, they back the fuck up!
Nice
whoa,
blow.
it does? Like, really?
I cook.
What?
What the fuck?
It took me a moment to realize.
I know, they kind of believe it now, too. Damn. Holy shit. Oh, technically isn't like he can't cook, but it's fucking. Oh, God. Alright, now. They're just like, what? Nah, we gotta get going.
Good choice.
Come on, dudes, let's get out here. As they run, trying to hold up their pants because I'm just joking.
Oh shit, I didn't realize we had some fucking homies in this place. Shit.
Okay, I'm just saying. They are fucking Ali G. Give you an idea. Well, about that time.
They have just screwed the pooch.
Well, Gnerzi, Peaches, and Gunir notice these group of 5 guys running by. Oh fuck, that thing eats people.
Wait, are they talking about me?
Gunir kind of looks to you, and Gnerzi and looks forward. I don't think so. That's the way to the stables.
Shit, that could have been bad in this town. Fuck.
Well, Rushka, Yuki, and Artorius, you can see the rest of the party walking up. Gunir's looking to Rushka and Yuki. So how'd it go?
Rashka's just going to whistle innocently. Oh, it went okay.
Dude, bluff for that shit.
It did not go okay. She fucks up and tells him everything.
Ah, so
yeah,
you're
he's
trying to
fucking
use
that's
womanly charms to get them to go.
Gunir's kind of looking at the button that's pressed down.
I didn't do
She
it.
did it.
I didn't do it. Shit, I did it.
This is not going well for you.
Gunir's just looking between the both of you. And he looks to his falcon.
Is he
Then
looking
looks
to his
to
falcon?
Yuki,
Falcon's looking to me.
and Gunir's now looking at
Make
you.
fried chicken out of you if you say anything. I'm just glaring at the falcon really intently.
Oh, now the falcon's on Gunir's fucking shoulder, kind of hiding his head behind Gunir's, but Gunir's still looking at you, Yuki.
I'm just gonna
Cross my
sneak
arms.
away.
No, you
I
do
am not going to sneak away.
No, you definitely do
Cross
not.
my arms.
But he didn't. Artorius, do you mind telling me who pressed the button?
I just look at him and go, at this juncture, is it really relevant? Both parties know that it was an error and they won't be doing it again.
That Calagaris? It's a swim team.
She promises she won't do it again, and she
Am I
makes
here
sure
right now
that
during
she
this?
sincerely means it.
Right now.
I'm not here right now.
Not during this part. You're
I'll
doing.
definitely do it again. Just throwing that out there. I don't know what it is.
You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
The thing you want to do, you're doing.
Yeah.
Shut up!
What, Rui?
She claims that she is going. She promises, cross her heart and swear to her God that she will never push the button again. Ever.
It's just kind of sure.
And then she's gonna prance off and go stand next to Gnerzi.
Let's go.
Hi, Gnerzi.
There's a suggestion of eating at a local restaurant that is known for its fish dishes. Kind of looking to Peaches, knowing how much she wanted to.
Gunyer,
Yes.
are you sure this is the wisest action for these children?
Well, right now, we could either head out now, and more than likely make it only a few hours out of town before we have to meet camp. Or we can spend the last couple hours here, enjoy the time, heading to Artorius. Some have not had the time to go to the coast very often. Some have not lived long enough to the coast.
Ow.
And I think after yesterday's little battle, they deserve at least a few hours. Kind of waiting for a response from Artorius on that.
I'm trying, but Discord keeps interrupting what I'm typing.
Mm.
Because every time a message pops up, it pops up right over where I'm typing.
Oh, so I should keep the Discord then. You know you can disable that, right?
I can?
Yeah. If you go into your user settings on Discord, I believe it's under. Oh god, I don't remember how I did it, but I know you can do it. Overlay, and you just turn off the overlay. That should do it. And you can turn off show text chat notifications, also. And you can also change it to display into the top left, so that way it doesn't show up in the certain part you don't want it in.
Okay, there we go. Okay, someone post something in Discord.
Hold on, I got you, fam.
Damn it, didn't work.
Is it still doing it?
Yep.
Huh, weird.
Oh well. Anyway, god damn it. Okay. Son of a bitch, stop. So, Artorius leans in towards Gonir and whispers something.
Every time we say go near, I hear gonads. I don't know why.
I will kick you in yours in a minute. Okay.
I miss you, swim team.
Hey, I'm off doing very important things.
Like swimming.
Swimming might be one of them. Hey, can you add to the long list of things I'm doing today? Swimming.
Well, technically you can if you talk to the right people.
Yeah.
That's beside the point. Oh.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming in pussy.
Let me inform you what you saw on the ride up here.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
There was
Like something big too.
as you were walking up to this town, there were many stones that look like old, pillars of a building almost. And you, because you know Undercommon, don't you?
Oh, I do.
You noticed the language it was written in, and it was definitely fucking Undercommon.
Oh boy. I didn't think Undercommon was a written language.
It can be.
Alright. I was expecting you to say, you saw a cow on the roof of a cotton house. And so many startlements.
Nope, there were, and these columns stretched all the way from the road into the water, everything.
All right.
They're here, there,
That's a
that
lot
kind of dot the landscape.
So
And
it's
then
not
someone
just
who
column A,
history.
it's column A, B, C, and D. Got
There's
it.
a lot of columns actually, but
All
someone
right.
else pointed out that during the Drow uprising, the city was taken by the Drow and turned to a giant manufactorum, basically,
Okay.
to try to build giant warships.
That's probably what the columns were for. They were for the warships to rest on top of while they were being built.
Thankfully, not a lot of warships got made
Yeah.
because, yeah, that'd been bad. Drow, they used slaves. Slaves didn't like being slaves, so they kept fucking up the ship. Why is
Oh
this
look!
heavily?
Why does this have a hole? I don't know.
So basically, what you're saying is they're drow who were incompetent when it came to training their slaves.
No, it's just that at some point they had way more slaves than they ever were used to. Either way, moving forward, you were doing your thing, Categories.
Yeah.
Since we got here not too long ago, you'd be doing your thing.
Did
And if
I ever get a response from Gnerzi as far as that goes?
Yes, and I will tell you what they were when we jump down to secret chat real quick.
Oh, all right. Oh boy. Yeah.
Energy drinks drained.